Does anyone remember this kid, Mishiv Silenatsky? You may know him best for hit singles like Pokemon Go Song, Song for All My Haters, and I'm a Vegan, Die Meat Eaters. So, in case you guys actually don't know who this was like the 2016 version of Brain Rot. There was like a good half a year on YouTube when like every major YouTuber did a reaction video to at least one of his songs. In fact, it became such an issue that he made a song about all these reaction videos, calling them cancerous. Um, but he was just like a crackhead ass kid. So in most of his songs, he pulls this dance move right here, which should about sum up the song for you. His older brother played guitar, so the beats were actually great, but it was they just gave like an 8-year-old a slightly refined script, told him to do this over and over again, and called it a day. I mean, these reaction videos were pretty good, but it got me wondering what's he up to now, and man, is it interesting. So if you go to his channel, he actually hasn't uploaded in almost 3 years, but he's still pulling numbers even on some of his later videos here. The most recent of being which is It's Christmas 2021 edition. I did not watch it personally because I was more pulled to the furry song, I Want to Be a Furry. And in this song, he sings about his desire to be a furry in a Five Nights at Freddy's costume. And then as the song goes on, he progressively becomes more of a furry. So it starts with like just the gloves, and then it just keeps on going until he's got this full beautiful fursuit on that we see here. Um, it's about as good as you're gonna get. This was peak internet right here. I honestly blame him for the furry epidemic that has been sweeping across America recently. I don't know if any of you guys have met any furries out there, but they're becoming a dime a dozen, especially in the younger generations. I think Generation Alpha is that the one after Gen Z? Whatever one is after Gen Z, it seems to actually be a really popular thing to become a furry. You were no longer bullied, and on the contrary, you were actually bullied if you were not a furry. I swear to God, I walked past an elementary school the other day, just taking my dog on a walk, and I saw at least 6 kids with like fur masks on and tails. I mean, I think it all starts here. This song where there's a grand total of about 12 words, 4 of them consisting of "I want to be a furry." Um, I think that right there is what started the whole epidemic. I think I think this kid started brain rot. So I mean, I went diving a little deeper to see where he is today. As you can see here, I mean, he's got TikTok, Spotify. He's got all sorts of different ways you can reach him. But if you actually go through, there's not a whole ton of recent stuff. If you go to the bottom of his page, though, I believe somewhere over here you can actually find his other channels. He he's given up on the furry competition, and he started uploading like sad music, and he also has a gaming channel going with his girlfriend. So I mean, we're starting to see a turnaround for sure, but I mean, it's it's still his fault for the furry epidemic. So I mean, I drop your guys' opinion down below in the comments. Do we forgive him? Do we forgive him for starting the furry epidemic in return for the greatness of the Pokemon Go song for all my haters, and the cyberbully channels are cancer? Not to mention I'm vegan, die all meat eaters song. You can't forget that one. So do we forgive him for starting the brain rot chan and later the furries, or not? Leave your opinions in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys.